The foundation degree gives us people who are reflective and are able to build on their previous experiences and use the skills that they've built up over the years and actually put those to good use when they go into the practice of teaching in the classroom for themselves.
We've been involved with the foundation degree from the University of Northampton for several years now, with both teaching assistants and some of our unqualified teachers taking the foundation degree, and some of them have gone on to do their Bachelor of Arts in Learning and Teaching, and one of our staff has just finished his GTP.
I think the beauty of the foundation degree is it's about reflecting on their work role in their workplace, so it applies to all teaching assistants across all phases.
What does a school get out of a person who attends the foundation degree? Obviously the person is an experienced colleague, a person who has real benefits, and in many ways that's why the school supports that person.
I greatly value the contribution that the foundation degree in learning and teaching makes towards providing those accredited opportunities for our teaching assistants.
As course leader for the foundation degree in learning and teaching, I am really privileged to be able to work with students in a range of school settings who are incredibly committed and determined to succeed, to improve their professional development, to improve their skills in school, and to support children's learning.
When I go back from here, I'm often very enthused with some of the ideas I've got from here. The team certainly are very supportive. I think it's essential that your school's right behind you. But the school have been really enthused by some of the ideas I've brought back, fully supportive about anything that I wanted to do within school that helped me with my course, because they could see it was a benefit to the children.
It's had a huge impact on life at Greenfields for our teaching assistants. They can now see that there is a career structure, whereas previously it was a role that people came into and thought that that would be their role for life. And people are taking all sorts of qualifications at all sorts of levels, with the foundation degree being their ultimate aim.
It's recognised increasingly that teaching assistants are having an impact on teaching and learning and on raising standards. You've only got to look at some of the recent Ofsted reports where they make comments about the contribution that teaching assistants are making, and those teaching assistants that have gained the foundation degree in learning and teaching are more able to do that more effectively.
At one level, we find that students are encouraged by their head teachers to attend our programmes to solve a particular problem, to help to cater for the needs of individual children. However, in most cases, it's when schools see that the individual person has real benefit, real potential, and they see that if that person goes on to a programme, an accredited course at University of Northampton, that the school themselves will still benefit.
My teaching skills themselves have really come on because I've learned how to change what I do, look at critically what I do, and I've changed from last year. The timetable events that I've done, they've been adapted and modified, and they've just been better learning experiences, and both myself and the children have enjoyed them a lot more.
A person who's very well experienced will get more experience, will benefit greatly from the experience they see. They will benefit from the tutors, the conversations, from doing the assignments, and from the work with other colleagues.
We don't have any one typical student because they come from such a wide range of settings in primary and secondary and in SEN provision, sometimes working in exclusion units or pupil referral units. They are working as teaching assistants, learning support assistants, sometimes they're working as bilingual assistants supporting students who have English as an additional language. They may be learning mentors or cover supervisors. They very often, whilst they're on the course, develop increased range of responsibilities.
Head teachers find that they send students through onto our programmes, and having seen the impact that that particular course has on an individual member of their staff, you find that they send students on subsequent occasions?
It's had a big impact on me in my role at school. Personally, I have a lot more confidence and a lot more awareness of why we do things the way we do in school. You know the ethos behind everything you're doing, so it does help you professionally.
The foundation degree is the right thing for Nikki to do because it's dealing with education straight away and the children, and it's their development. It's what she's doing on a day-to-day basis. So she's able to take over a class here. She's our supply teacher. Her teacher's been off for 2 weeks, and she was able just to take over that class, and it was seamless for the children. Having got her HLTA, she then came to me and said she'd like to go even further, and would school support her. And it's to our gain. The more qualified she is, the more she's learning, the more she's bringing that practice back to the classroom. So we're very happy to support her with her foundation degree, and she comes back, she's done group work, class work, and become more and more confident as she's done it and more knowledgeable. The understanding of how children are learning and their needs and the special needs and the gifted and talented, all of that has come out in her studies.
The 2 teaching assistants that have started the course last September have done some assignments on assessment, and their enthusiasm is infectious and they are just so keen to learn. And obviously that impacts on our children's learning, that they have a much better understanding of what is happening in the classroom and why it's happening.
Certainly I feel that they are able to be more confident to question things, to ask for advice and to use the skills that they actually had before and sometimes haven't realised that they were good at doing something. Actually they come forward, oh, I know I can do this and I'm going to try it, and it really does help their confidence.
Talk. Talk, talk, talk. Kiela. Kiela.
The support of the school is brilliant, to actually work through what you're learning in the classroom and then to come back to school and put it into practice. It's a really good way to get a qualification because you can work at the same time while you're learning.
Talk, talk, talk. May. Talk, talk, talk.
It's very easy in a special school to become insular, and it's great to have staff who are in a learning environment who are finding out what's going on in the mainstream, and they're bringing those thoughts and philosophies back to school.
We've tried very hard in this school to ensure that we develop a culture of acceptance, that everybody is able to develop their skills and move forward in their professional development, and it doesn't matter what they are, whether they're a teacher, teaching assistant, lunchtime supervisor, everybody supports one another, and that's a really important culture to develop within a school so that anybody can reach their aspirations.
The students bring to the programme a huge amount of expertise, a huge amount of experience, but really a huge amount of enthusiasm to learn and enthusiasm to help children in terms of this endeavour of improving quality of teaching and learning in schools.
I would highly recommend to any teaching assistant who wants to further their qualifications, as well as their ability to support teaching and learning in the classroom, to seriously think about undertaking the foundation degree in learning and teaching.